Hey Queens, welcome back. So, did you ever want to know how to have that difficult conversation of what are we? You wanted to know the status of your relationship with a man? Well, if that was ever you, or if you want to know, keep on watching. So, this is going to be a bit of a reacting video. It's going to be kind of different from what I normally do. And we're going to be talking about two things: the whole status thing, and we're also going to be talking about men responding to women. So in this video, like, I'll react to a man, a feminine energy man, and what his advice to women is about this topic. So we'll cover the topic of men respond to women's energy. Okay, so it all started with me being on Instagram, just scrolling, and I find this 40-something-year-old influencer, and she happens to be someone that has been chronically single for many years, and she's probably divorced. So she normally will post, well, she posts dating advice in her page, and in YouTube. And she posted this dating advice from a feminine man, and I just wish I could have recorded my reaction, because what happened is that I spit my coffee, and I just really burst out laughing, right? Because I just thought, wow, like, is this the feminine energy men out there, right? And today I think a lot of them dating issues stem from the fact that men have become more feminine, but they didn't become feminine on their own. They became feminine in response to the masculine energy of women. So I'll talk a bit more about that, but let's just go ahead and look at the advice of this feminine energy man, okay? Because a lot of times I think women get really curious about what men have to say. But is this a masculine man? Or, like, I don't know, Andrew Tate, or I don't know, some masculine man? Or is it some feminine energy man that wants you to be masculine, right? So he says, how to deal with the what are we conversation. And he says, number one, say to them, I have a question. When we are in a social situation together, how would you like me to introduce you in relation to me? How would you like to be introduced in a social situation? So he is wanting you to bring up the topic yourself, number one. Okay? He wants you to bring it up, and kind of like, therefore the guy is forced to say, oh, I'm your boyfriend, or blah, blah, blah. Well, in my practice, first of all, you never ever are in limbo. You never ever wonder what you are, because here with me, we don't do the placeholder thing. We don't do the girlfriend thing. We do I'm your fiancé or I am your wife. Queens don't do the girlfriend thing. Okay? So you never ever have to wonder what you are, because when you are following my programs or in my coaching, you never date only one person. So if a guy were to ask me, if he asked me directly, what are we? I would say, well, we are two people that are dating and that are knowing each other. And I am Monica and you are so and so. So how do you introduce me? You can introduce me as Monica, someone you're going out with, someone you're dating. Because why? Again, I am not to be anyone's girlfriend because I am looking for marriage. Right? So he should already know by then. So then he says, number 2, say to them, other people have asked me to go on a date. I don't want to date other people though, because I only enjoy dating you. Do you feel the same way? So he's basically telling you to be totally pathetic. And it's a different way of asking, how do you feel about me? How do you feel about me? Is there anything more pathetic than a woman asking a guy how they feel about you? If you have to ask, I'm telling you, Houston, we have a problem. It should be really, really clear how a person feels about you. So he's telling you here to have the exclusivity conversation. He wants you to start it. Okay, so do you see a pattern? This man wants you to be the initiator. He wants you to be the pursuer. So let's continue. What else is he saying? Number 3. Number 3, say to them, my friend asked me, my friend asked if me and you are together. I didn't know what to say, though, because me and you haven't spoken about it yet. So again, he wants you to be the initiator of the status. Hold on a second. Like, what is the status of our relationship? He wants you to initiate that talk. Well, ladies, queens actually, queens do not have to ask a man how they feel about you. Queens do not talk about exclusivity, because we're not exclusive to a random guy we're going out with. We're only exclusive with someone that has made a real, full-on commitment, a tangible commitment to us. And that means an engagement ring with a wedding date and the marriage. That is who we are exclusive with. And again, in the circular dating practice that I teach in my coaching and my programs, obviously, we don't go around having sex with people we are getting to know. We're not having sex with strangers or people we are dating. We're literally getting to know them to see if they align with our values and to see if we're a match. Okay? So this feminine energy man giving this advice, he is nothing other but a dating coach in the United Kingdom. Okay? And this woman that made a post about this saying how genius it is. Well, that maybe explains why you are chronically single, because you keep pursuing men, you keep chasing men by doing all these things that he's saying. So, ladies, be very careful with anyone that tells you that you should pursue a man, that you should be the initiator, that you should be committed to someone that has not committed to you. Commitment means something real, something tangible. And that means when a man tells you he wants to spend the rest of his life for you, that is a commitment. If you want to spend time having some fun with someone, well, that is a different topic. And you will know that in my channel, I don't teach about dating people for the short term. I teach about dating for the long term, for people that are looking for the one and for the long term. So these two activities are like day and night different. So you wouldn't be doing any of the mainstream things like being a placeholder 2 years, 3 years, whatever, with someone who has not committed to you. So that is my reaction to the feminine energy men advice. And I think it's horrible. Please, yeah. Now, men respond to women. So you are the initiator of the dynamic. It means that you establish how things are going to roll. It means that if you have certain boundaries, they are to be followed. And men will react depending on your own behavior, right? Which is exactly what I'm saying. For example, if they see you standing on a corner in a street with a mini skirt, smoking cigarettes, they will respond by stopping and asking you how much you charge. If they meet you at a polo match, at a tennis game, with you wearing a ladylike outfit, elegant, tasteful outfit, he will respond to you by saying, how are you? Can I have your phone number? Right? So I don't know if these examples are too extreme, but my point is that depending on how you present yourself, they will react. Okay? So I know a lot of people are complaining about feminine energy men these days, but it starts with us, ladies. It starts with us. So if we want men to be masculine, in their masculine energy, we need to start by being in our feminine energy, obviously. And that means don't pursue somebody that is not interested in you. They're not interested in you if they're not pursuing you. So I guess this would be part of the Chasing Men series. So that was my little reaction to the feminine energy men's dating advice. So anyway, ladies, let me know if this has been familiar to you. I thought it was hilarious when I first saw it. I thought it was hilarious and I spit my coffee. I wish I could have recorded that, but Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye now.